What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
You know, there's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Of course.
And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you know, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Do you remember when Diana Taurasi doubted whether Caitlin Clark would make an impact in the WNBA? Well, those comments didn't just age badly. They completely crumbled under the weight of Clark's historic rookie season. Reality set in, and its name is Caitlin Clark. From the moment she stepped onto the court, Clark didn't just prove her doubters wrong. She redefined what a rookie season could look like. Not only did she secure the Rookie of the Year title, but she also earned a spot on the All-WNBA first team and set an astonishing 62 records in the process. And now, the league's former MVPs can't help but take notice. In this video, we'll dive into how 10 past WNBA MVPs are acknowledging her greatness and giving her the respect she deserves. But wait, there's an unexpected 11th and 12th name on the list, and trust us, you won't believe who it is and what they said.
You know, a lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
Let's talk about the numbers. Clark didn't just make history, she completely rewrote it. Most assists in a single season? Check. Most in a single game? Also check. Three-point records? Smashed. The highest number of All-Star votes in league history? You already know the answer. And she's only getting started. Can you imagine what year 2 is going to look like?
She just absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well, playing her basketball and watching her play.
So what exactly is making these former MVPs speak up now? And for some of them, what's making them backtrack on their earlier takes? Let's break it all down. First up, we have Breanna Stewart, a 3-time WNBA champion and 2-time league MVP. She wasted no time in giving Caitlin Clark her well-earned recognition after just a month in the league. Having dominated the WNBA herself, Stewart understands what it takes to stand out at the highest level, and she didn't hesitate to acknowledge Clark's immediate influence.
Caitlin is a great player, and I think the way that she's kind of came into this league, she's continuing to hold her own and show everyone what she can do.
Stewart, who has been in the limelight for years, spoke candidly about the rookie's incredible impact, not just on the Indiana Fever, but on the league as a whole. She recognized that Clark wasn't just living up to expectations, she was rewriting the script for what a first-year player could accomplish. With record-breaking performances, a massive fan following, and undeniable talent, Clark was proving she belonged among the game's elite, and Stewart was among the first to acknowledge it.
Aside from the numbers, the viewership, the attendance, the way that she plays the game, you know, she's ultra competitive, her ability to really stretch the floor and find her teammates.
Hearing praise from a player of Stewart's caliber speaks volumes. This wasn't just casual appreciation. This was a multi-time champion recognizing that something special was unfolding. Clark had not only arrived in the WNBA, but she was already elevating the conversation around the league.
She has these games where it's like you have to guard her wherever she is.
Next, we have Candace Parker, a 2-time WNBA MVP and multiple-time league champion. She didn't hold back on Clark and the star power she has brought into women's basketball.
And it takes time for people to want to be a part of it and to see it. I think it does take star power, and we're seeing how the value of that in the Caitlin Clarks.
As a decorated basketball analyst for TNT, Parker uses her platform to highlight how Caitlin has changed the game, not just for women's basketball, but for basketball, period.
I think that's what she's done for the game, you know, in general. I don't say women's basketball, I say the game of basketball, period. You want to see a show, and I think that that's the biggest thing. You always talk about Steph being a showman. I mean, this is a showman right here.
Yes.
You're able to have sellout crowds to come and see you play. You have student sections that hate you, that want you to lose. That's what sports is, and that's what competition is, and Caitlin's brought all of that and some.
Clark's game has seriously impressed Parker as she highlights the different aspects of what makes Caitlin's game amazing, and even makes the point that Clark needs to be guarded the moment she enters the gym.
Listen, you talk about players that change the game when they're on the court, whether they're touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
Yes.
Somebody that when they walk in the gym, you have to guard them. And I think the way the game is played has allowed her to showcase that skill, to be able to take that shot. That shot's being a good shot. It speaks to where basketball is right now.
Here's the second leading scorer of all time in 2012, League MVP Tina Charles, talking about the Caitlin Clark effect and her impact to the league.
Yeah, I mean, the energy that we're getting, the reception, the eyes that we're getting on us, it's amazing. And it's just because of that new generation that's coming in.
As a well-respected veteran, multiple All-Star, and member of the WNBA Top 25 Anniversary Team, Charles has seen players come and go. Talk about praise from one of the most respected players in the league when she says she's lucky to witness and play against Clark, a generational talent.
Obviously, we know who Caitlin Clark is and what she's been able, her impact in this league and especially this year. So however we can get it, I'll take it for me personally. So just thankful that I'm able to be a part of it and still be here to witness it, yeah.
Now let's get to something that might warm your heart. Caitlin Clark's childhood basketball hero is Minnesota Lynx legend Maya Moore, who was league MVP in 2014. Here's Moore talking about how she actually met Clark when she was younger.
It's just really, really cool to think about one of those little girls became Caitlin Clark. So I think it just goes to show you when you just do your best to be in the moment and treat people with kindness and just be present when you can, it really makes a big difference. And looking at the type of person and leader that she can be with people.
The connection between the two has been solid over the years. Here's Moore surprising Clark before her last regular season game at Iowa. The reactions on their faces are priceless.
I still feel like I was this tall and freaking out, and I ran across the court, gave you a hug. I know, now I'm like taller than you. Oh my God.
You can clearly see the joy on Clark's face seeing Moore, and a testament to Moore recognizing the level of impact Clark is having on the sport. Talk about a full circle moment. Clark has openly said the reason why she takes the time to be with her fans, especially young girls and boys, is exactly because of Moore's impact on her.
All I ever wanted to do was meet her. I didn't have a phone. My dad didn't have his phone, so I just ran over. It's like, can you sign my shirt? Signed my shirt, gave her a hug, ran away. It's like the most vivid memory I have of like women's basketball growing up. And like, honestly, like I still tell everybody that story because it meant so much to me. It's like so cool.
Enter Nneka Ogwumike, the 2016 WNBA MVP and perennial All-Star. Here's Nneka showing Caitlin love after their All-Star game win.
I mean, I thought